Hello. We're here. Can you hear us? I hope so. It says you can hear us. Haha! Beautiful. Thank you. Okay. So, welcome to the second ever Iron Battalion. It's gonna be a good time. I hope so. Hopefully, not very many people die. It's gonna be great. Um, why don't we go around and everyone can introduce themselves and the characters that they're playing, and then we will get started. We'll start with Mindy because we always start with Mindy. Hello, Mindy.
Oh, hi. I don't know. Oh, this is already making me really nervous for some reason. What am I supposed to do again?
Just say who your character is,
Okay,
and
great.
that's about it. That's all you need to do.
So tonight I'm going to be playing Esmeralda. You can call me Ezzy if you would prefer. She is. I am. I don't know how words work. It's fine. Um, she is a fire genasi, so dark skin. Her hair is tied back, but it is uh, bright red and definitely, if you catch as she moves, it definitely looks like fire. Um, um, she is fitted in some very fine armor with a fancy, well-kept greatsword. She has been participating in the battalion for a bit, so you may know of her. I mean, I have done many fantastic deeds already, so it wouldn't be a surprise. But I'm so grateful that I will get to work alongside new friends.
All right, let's go clockwise. Josh?
Yeah, hey, sure. What's up? My name is Malachi. I'm a cleric of I don't know some fucking person. I don't God shit. I'm this halfling, so I'm like kind of short. I've got like your stereotypical like college frat boy haircut. It's kind of like this kind of light brown hair, kind of with the Justin Bieber swoop. And what's really most significant about me is my armor. It's pretty cool. It's real fancy. Um, yeah, it's real fancy. It's fucking mithril. It's worth a lot of money because my daddy bought it for me, and that's how I know that he loves me. Is because he spent a whole lot of money on me. So, anyways, yeah, that's me. I'm just here. I don't know what I'm doing, but I've been hired to go do some shit, and I guess that's what we're up to.
Hi, I'm Graham. Today I'm playing Sasuka, who stands at around 5'4", with dark gray skin, far too dark for someone who rarely sees the sun, more often accompanied within ruins and long forgotten tombs. My long elven ears end in piercings of ornate metals and gold that line the edges. My pale white hair drapes down to my shoulders, ending in crimson dyed ends. My eyes are a pallid green, the type you'd see in poisons and bogs. I often hold a bone made dagger tied to a sheath on my hip, a single purple orb, and a single strip of leather that's tied to a simple dark oaken rod. I'm dressed typically in a mix of leathers and professional dress clothing you would find more at a museum than in an adventurer's guild.
I'm Menelaus. The he's a red dragonborn with darker scales. He tends to wear lighter clothing, more of an adventurous sort, more comfortable in the wilderness than he is in civilization. His hair is looks more like articulated bones or spider legs almost, except thick around like bones that flow down his back past his shoulder blades. Uh, he has eyes like a rattlesnake.
Okay. All right. Very nice. And goat?
Oh,
Oh,
and he has a timber wolf as a companion who travels with him. That is also wearing mail armor.
oh, fancy, fancy. All right, all right, all right. Goat?
Hey Maloric, I am a Fire Ganassi paladin as well. I travel around. I'm new to the battalion, interested in making some coin. Probably not going to stay in town for very long. I am, unlike most of my elemental descendant brethren, I am a dark blue flame. My skin is this deep blue. I do have a lovely beard that is blue but fades ombres into green. My hair is near shoulder length, and it does the same as it comes out. As I move, it wisps back and forth. You swear that if you see my scalp, it's embers. I have dark blued armor, if you know what that means. Thick plate mail. Protects me from the most dangerous things. On my side, I always carry my glaive.
Okay.
Protects me in the dark.
Beautiful. All in all, you all make a very striking group of mercenaries. And so we're going to start at home base. You all gather at the main tent to hear from the captain, Mira, about your assignment that you have decided to claim. And the human cleric stands in front of you. You all have copies of the bounty passed around to you. And she looks rather serious. There's a reason why you all were requested as opposed to some of the other mercenaries. So this one, I don't really know. Nah, it'll be fine. This is in the Wildwoods. I don't know if all of y'all have been in there yet, but I'm sure you've heard the reputation. It's called the Wildwoods for a reason. No one's 100% quite sure what exactly goes on in there. We had, apparently this, Adeline Sturko is in Valzara. She has a business involving hunting in the Wildwoods, which, as you would assume, means that the hunters are used to the Wildwoods. Well, apparently there's something killing them. Or at least 3 hunting parties haven't come back yet. And that's cost her a lot of money, so she's spending some more. You all have already gotten 100... No, sorry. I misread that. Y'all already got 40 gold pieces, and you're going to get another 60 after this is done. So she is really invested in figuring out what exactly is going on in the Wildwoods. We have coordinates. Zakir over here is going to make sure that you get to the last known position of the last hunting party. And as she looks over her shoulder, you see a human hunter standing behind with her arms crossed. She has her hair is up in a bun. One side of her head is shaved because there's a very long scar going across the side of her head. She just kind of nods and shrugs at y'all. Her job is only... keep in mind, her job is only to get you there. That's all she's being paid for. So once she gets you there, she's leaving. I am contractually, I can say that word, required to remind you that if less people come back, you do not get paid more money. And if we need at least one of you guys to come back alive for this to be considered a completed bounty. So, at least one of you. Please. I don't want to have to send more people into the Wildwoods if I don't have to. Any questions that I probably can't answer, but I will try?
if she's not going to be there after she drops us off, how are we to get back?
Go
We
back.
walk.
Go back. I would assume you would just go back the way you came.
We can follow our own trail.
What he said. She might wait. Is that all right? You know, I can hang around for like a week. I'll hang around for like a week and wait for y'all to just get back to where I was before.
Are you expecting it to take us a week?
Oh, I have no idea. That's why I didn't take the bounty. I don't know.
How long a hunt will take.
And it is a very large woods.
Exactly. I'm just taking her to where they were last known to be, not where they died or where they were supposed to go, just where they were last known to be. So I don't know where you're going to have to go after that.
I'm sure it will not be that difficult to figure it out.
I sure hope
We'll
not.
handle it in a timely fashion. Assuming that everyone you have gathered here is prepared for such a journey.
Y'all, we're gonna be fucking fine. I've survived crazy beach parties. I've done all-night ragers. I swear a camping trip in the woods ain't gonna be hard.
I feel so insured that we are in capable hands with Mal over here. I don't think you need to fret, Ezzy.
Like I said, you don't get more money if less people come back.
A shame.
Do we get more money if we bring back more people?
No.
So we're only technically being paid to bring back one person.
Yeah, yes. You don't get paid if you don't come back. How about that?
Okay.
There we go. Any other questions? She didn't tell me what the original hunting parties were out there for. She didn't tell me like where I don't know where they were trying to go. I just know where they were and that they haven't come back yet and they're overdue by about 3 weeks.
So you know very little.
I know exactly what she gives me and she did not give me a lot.
Well, we will make the best with what we got.
Okay. Go ahead and pack up. Y'all can ship out whenever is ready. Zakir's good to go. Thanks. Good luck. Try and come back.
I would like to make haste through this mission. I was unaware of some of the goings on here. I'd like to
Sure.
move on as soon as I can.
Ah, yes. Many
Fair
people
enough.
cannot stay in one place for very long, so it is not surprising.
Oh, is that because your flames are going out?
No.
The sooner we get back, and the sooner we get paid.
Is there any remaining business here?
Yeah, I want to pick up 2 bottles of whiskey and let's go.
Oh, I'll pay for the goblets.
Don't goblet. God.
You? I was just gonna fucking drink out the bottle. If you want a cup, get your own.
Oh, then I'll get a glass of wine. I mean, a bottle of wine.
Please tell me you all have mounts of some kind, so we don't have to walk and hear your incessant talking forever.
As if that would be the worst thing.
Everyone has horses.
Oh.
For
Provided by the company.
For a higher priority bounty such as this, they want the contract done as quickly as possible. So they will have provided horses, especially since your starting point in the Wildwoods is a significant distance from home camp. You will be traveling for about 4 days.
I will let whoever it is know that we have horses, know that they don't need to make one ready for me.
Before we leave, I would like to I'll purchase a few extra rations, maybe an extra week.
Okay. You have an extra week's worth of rations. Is there anything else anyone would like to get done before you all set off?
If I hear Alaric say that he will not need a horse, I will chime in and say that I also do not need a horse. I can provide my own.
Yeah, I'll fucking take your horses.
Why do you need...
If you're a man who can ride 3 horses, I might stick around longer.
No, sell them or some shit.
A halfling at that.
Tell people that they died on the way. I mean, like, come on, this is an easy scheme here. You get cash quick.
Unfortunately, they definitely said that in front of me, so I already know that they don't need horses, so we're going to be keeping those mounts. The chances of the horses coming back alive anyway going into the Wildwoods, not that great, so we'd rather not waste resources. But nice try.
Damn.
Prudent.
Who is it that you serve?
Who, me?
Yes.
Me.
Not
Oh.
you.
Well,
The halfling.
Yeah, sure. So, obviously, you can see I'm a cleric.
yes.
I would not have seen that.
Well, just in case you didn't know, I'm a cleric. Now that I've told you, you're aware. So I don't know. What's her name? Gosh, it's such a hard thing to remember sometimes, because, like, I don't know.
They
she
hardly
just,
pay
like,
attention to you anyway.
Well, she just, like,
That is
fucking
not true.
haunts all my dreams. What's her name? Damn
I
it.
assume by the dark vestments and the feather motif, it's the Raven Queen?
No, they're definitely crows. I've seen her in, like, every dream I've ever had. It's gotta be crows.
I do not know of a deity that ascribes to crows, but
At least not in this plane.
no.
I make a religion check.
Absolutely.
Well, it's not going to be high, I can tell you that much. That is, 13.
13. So, yeah. You know, a lot of dark birds tend to look the same if you don't actually know what you're looking at. But as for an actual, like, deity that uses crows specifically, can't really think of anything.
Well, I'm sure if it's that important, you'll remember it.
Yeah, it's probably not that important, if we're being perfectly honest. Like, I just do good shit, and she rewards me with, like, powers or some fuck. I don't know.
I feel like that's
exactly how that is.
Are you? You are not a cleric.
What?
You. Yes. No, not you, halfling.
Oh shit, okay.
You just said you were a cleric. I assumed that meant you were a cleric.
Well, yeah, but you just seem so, like, sure that... Never
Well,
mind.
I'm so hurt, Essia. I thought you knew what I was. I'm an archaeologist, first and foremost. I like to go on digs and find ruins and relics of old times. Well, I just have a particular set of skills.
So you're a fucking nerd.
I mean,
Pretty much.
I suppose.
So as much as I really love this general group mingling, can we mingle, like, down the road? We got 4 days.
It is.
Okay.
Let's go.
Alright.
When we get outside, I will raise a hand in the air. Jail! Come on. And from seemingly nowhere, a giant goat appears with these horns that extend almost all the way to its back, these cream brown colors. And I get up on its back. Are you coming?
That's a pretty good goat.
I like to think so.
Incredibly impressive. I won't say anything. I will just take a moment and grasp my holy symbol, and you will hear the hoofbeats of hoofbeats. Is that a thing?
Yes.
Oh yeah, hoofbeats. And it's just dark brown mare. That's all.
Seeing all of these
Not a
cool,
goat. Not a goat. Not that fancy.
seeing all these cool animals, I'll whistle. Nessa, that's where we're going. Hurry up. And this little gray fox will kind of scurry from where it was, probably like scrounging in a garbage can outside.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you all will set off southeast towards
The Wildwoods?
yes, the Wildwoods. Thank you. I could not for the life of me think of that word for some reason. You have 4 days. I will go ahead and say, for the sake of brevity, nothing really exciting happens in the 4 days that 5 level 9 mercenaries cannot handle with ease. So, is there anything that you would like to do to, over the course of these 4 days? Conversations that you would like to have? Things you would like to take care of? What would you like to do?
I would like to find out if Alaric and Esmeralda put off heat, just in general by being around them. Like, could I toast food?
Are you asking
Yep.
if they're hot?
The
Because I
answer
can
is
look
that
at them, and
the
they're
a-
both fucking hot, okay?
The answer to that question is no, and I would not recommend trying it.
I have never met one of your kind before. I wanted to figure it out. The more I know.
You can come find out later.
I will take you up on that later.
Menelaus would spend his time surveying the surrounding woods as we travel through them, familiarizing himself with the territory.
Okay.
Essie definitely assumes a lead position within our little travel party. She definitely wasn't nominated, but she definitely voted herself in. So
Of course.
she's kind of in charge. She's kind of great. So it's natural that you would want to follow me into the Wildwoods.
Okay. Okay. Zakir
Menelaus
just
is
kind
completely oblivious.
Has anyone been to the Wildwoods before?
Rode by once. Didn't seem like a place where one could make money.
You
Is
could,
that all?
if you know what you're looking for.
Is money all you care about, Alric?
If one is to survive,
Hmm.
you unfortunately need coin to pay for services. Not all of us are handed everything.
No.
I do suppose that is true. Some of us have to sacrifice things to, get our way in the world.
Some of us just work very hard to get where we are in life.
This is a guy like you. You're practical. Bit ephemeral, but practical.
And I like you too. You are quite wonderful. I've been coming up with a nickname for you this entire day's travel, and I think I finally have it.
Oh lord. Yes.
Now hear me out. I think it should be something like Rickles. The last bit of your name.
I think that's perfect.
Explain.
It's kind of like the sound embers make when they crack, like when the wood kind of chars. So it's got that crack of the embers in the front, and then just Rickles, because it's cute, and you're cute. And she's Ezzy. And then we have Mal. And I'm still working on Menelaus. Menelaus? Menelaus? Menelaus?
Menelaus.
Laius. Got it.
Good enough.
Okay, well, as you continue to travel these uneventful 4 days, you are all given an advantage by a beautiful person named Mare. You can see the Wildwoods once you come around this this turn around a very large hill, because it's next to some mountains. You don't go through the mountains, you go around them. And you see the wildwoods off in the distance, and it's just, as far as you can see, dark green. That's it. That's everything. And the closer you get to the actual wild woods, the thicker it seems to be. These are old woods, and the forest grows a little bit larger every year as trees continue to, circle of life and whatnot. And so at the end of the 4th day, you stop about a mile within the wildwoods. This mile, the end of the first mile, is very different from the beginning. The beginning, you're just going into the woods. Trees around, shrubs, birds, the occasional squirrel. Monaleus, your wolf is having a great time. Sasuke, your fox is having a blast chasing around the occasional rabbit. But the further you go, the darker it gets. The sun is still very high in the sky, and it seems like late evening. And the further in you get, and the darker it gets, the quieter it gets. Almost an intentional quiet, like the woods knows that you're there and wants to see what you're about to do. Within that first mile, you find an old campsite. This is where Zakir has led you. As you look around, you can obviously see that this is a main, first stop for these hunters. This is an established camp that has long since, that has been used for years and years. There's campfire after campfire after campfire until it's almost bonfire sized, and established sleeping points, but no one is there. Not a single person. And this is where Zakir stops and says, apparently they were supposed to go further southwest, down deeper. She didn't tell me what they were going after. Apparently that's part of the trade secret. So I couldn't really tell you what to look for. They didn't tell me what they were going after. So I'm gonna stay here for about a week, and if you guys aren't back within the week, I'm going home. So
Very well.
Seems fair.
I'll be back before the week is up.
that'd be nice.
It'd be helpful.
I particularly don't want to see any of you dead, so I'm gonna go over there. And she goes and she picks a sleeping area and starts unpacking and getting set up. This is evening. What would you all like to do?
How late into the evening is it?
Around it's getting into it's a little past early evening, so around 6-7.
So would it be better to make camp for the night and embark in the morning? Fresh eyes.
That would be a good idea.
That being said, can everyone here see in the dark?
Yes.
No, I cannot.
Mm-hmm.
If you need accompaniment, I can produce fire for your light.
I can breathe fire. I'll be good.
Yeah, I can't see in the dark. I don't know if that's like a special skill that y'all fire people have. I'm just... It's fine. I got a torch or some shit. I'll be okay.
That is fair.
Hold up. I think I got a spell for that. Do I got a spell for that? I got a spell for that. I'm fine. I know how to do this.
We have solutions to see in the dark. I'm more worried about what creatures we may or may not encounter. Not that it would
There are always
be...
creatures in the wild woods.
Ah, yes, but sometimes they are more inclined to have their fun in the evening.
I mean, if you're scared, you're welcome to go sleep outside.
Oh no, I don't. If you die, I'm not taking your body back. I will leave it there.
That's fine. I'd do the same for you. So, whatever.
Well, if we are agreed that we will leave the dead bodies when they happen.
Yeah, shit. I'm not carrying a corpse around. You kidding me? That
I
smells.
don't. I'm
Plenty of
going to
good meat
be
on a corpse.
going to be very honest with you. I don't know if you could.
Oh, me? No, God, no. But I won't offer just to be safe. That way, there's no expectations. Like you gotta set the expectations. early.
Clarify. It's very good.
Set
I
'em off
I
and-
appreciate the
yeah.
honesty.
I mean, I'll try to keep you all alive.
I mean, I will try to keep you alive as well, but I'm trying to.
While they're having this very interesting bonding moment, Alaric will begin kind of walking a bit around where we're going to set up camp, and I'm going to use my divine sense to see if I can feel any presences near us.
All right, do me a favor. Read that out loud for me, or at least sum it up.
Within 60 feet of me,
Okay.
I can sense if there are any celestials, fiends, or undead. Just that there are not specific ones.
Unless anyone has a secret that they have not told the DM. No.
Well, Kate, there's something I need to tell.
Well, okay. Your radar goes ping.
There are 2 fire elementals.
I can't
One of them
sense-
is on top of you.
I can't. It doesn't work if I can't sense myself, right? That's a.
How does that work?
Okay.
So are we?
Nothing.
Are we setting up camp or are we tracking along? It hasn't been a particularly difficult journey so far, so I don't know if I need any immediate rest, but we will need to sleep at some point, and I don't know if it is better to make camp now with what little daylight we have left, or try our hand in the woods.
Well, I can take first watch if all of you would like to sleep.
The night is young. Are you kidding me? I'm normally awake for like 5 more hours. Worst case scenario, I'll take first watch because that's just like my normal sleep.
Very unhealthy, you should develop better sleep habits.
Yeah, but I got like a whole bottle of whiskey left, so I gotta do something.
That is not a replacement for sleep.
Oh, I
Shit.
did get the goblets, by the way, and I did get a bottle of wine before we left. Would anyone like a drink?
Sure.
No.
Let me 1 sec. Just open up the pack. Throw out some baubles, a whole bunch of trinkets, maybe like an ankh, maybe some gold bars. You looted from a tomb. I don't know. Oh,
That
found it.
is
And I'll toss a goblet towards you. Take out a goblet for myself. Take out the bottle of wine. Put all the stuff back in.
that is quite the collection you have.
Oh, well, I just haven't returned them to museums yet.
Did you take them from the museums?
No. What? No. I
just...
would never take something from a museum. I take things from tombs, religious sites, other long forgotten places, and I put it in a museum.
That makes me... Yes.
Damn, you were almost cool for a second. I'll take out my bottle of ye old Fireball, and I'll drink like 4 or 5 pretty healthy swigs, and then put it back.
I'll pour Alaric and myself the entire bottle's worth into goblets.
These are some large goblets.
The extra big ones. They're made for Goliaths, I think.
Ah, yes. That makes sense.
Well, I suppose we're making camp then.
Yes, it would appear.
I will, I don't know what there is to do in terms of making camp. We can build a fire pretty easily.
I mean, this is a pretty established camp.
It's,
Like,
yeah.
everything's already there. You just have to like get it started. Y'all's watches, it doesn't really matter who takes what watch because nothing really happens. You hear some spooky noises, and you see some suspicious glowy eyeballs off in the distance, but nothing actually happens during any of the watches. So you all wake the next day, refreshed, maybe a little bit creeped out, depends on your preference, and hopefully ready to find some missing hunters.
I will say that part of his morning routine, Menelaus would go through and make sure that all of his hunting traps are in order, ready to be set.
Okay, so did you set the traps the night before, or are you setting them?
No, he's just like inspecting them, making sure they're still in working order, and then going so that they're ready to be set and armed.
Okay. Not a problem. They're all still good. No one has sabotaged your gear in the middle of the night. Yet.
It's an interesting morning ritual.
You need to make sure your gear is in working order before you use it.
That is not untrue.
So, what's the game plan then? Are we just going to traipse around in the woods and hope we find bodies?
Well, I think the plan is to try to go in the direction that they think they might have gone and see if we can pick up a trail of some kind. And then, yes, unfortunately, there might be a possibility that we're looking for bodies, but we don't really know what we're going to find yet, so...
Seems probable.
It does, unfortunately. But we won't know until we find them. So, I will go start looking for any signs of footprints or anything to at least get us started.
Okay. Anybody that decides to look, go ahead and make an investigation roll for me.
Sure.
Can it be
I will-
survival instead?
Yeah, can the ranger get that on a survival check?
I'm going to have Nessie going 100 feet in front of us.
Okay.
I have the wolf
And like
make a perception check.
traipsing.
Since you all are intentionally looking, this is investigation. Did anybody roll above 12?
I got an 18.
I have a 22. Does
Oh.
that count?
Yeah. So, as you guys look around, it's not hard to see that there were two main directions that are that seem to be the common exit point for this camp. One of them is significantly more used than the other that continues to go southwest. It all looks very old. Sasuke and Esmeralda, you both notice that no one's been here for several weeks. And really, it's only by, like, barely, Sasuke, barely, you can tell that the southwest path is far more, not far more, but it's more recently had numerous people travel down it than the southeast path. But it still looks several weeks old.
I will lean. I'm assuming that typically I walk with Alaric, closer to Alaric and Malachi. So I will lean over to Alaric. Alaric, the southwest trails. I think I need your opinion. Does that look like it's more traveled? I'm obliged to think so.
I believe so. I trust your eye.
Well, it's always good to have a second opinion on things. I think they went that way.
Let's go that way.
Let's go that way.
Yeah, I mean,
Go
if,
that way.
All
if
right.
that's the answer, that's what let's do. Like, you know, keep sample.
Okay, now... Sorry, go ahead.
Are there any known portals to the Feywild within these woods that I may know of being in Eladrin?
We're just gonna say none in that direction.
Okay, perfect. That's all I needed.
None that you would know of. That's possible.
None in that direction. I'm not gonna say that there are none that you would know of because I don't actually like none in that direction. All right. So now that we are on a trail, following a trail, everyone give me survival checks.
Oh no! I'm gonna burn my advantage.
Same.
Oh, much better.
Hey,
Same.
man, we're rolling everything I have proficiency in today.
Just gonna take that 11.
Okay.
19 for me.
All right.
So,
Okay.
my
Okay.
first roll was a natural 1. The second roll was a natural 20.
Hey.
My first roll was a natural 1. My second roll was a natural 19.
Beautiful.
So dirty 20.
Beautiful. All right. Y'all, this you are experienced mercenaries, and this is what
We're very good at what we do.
you're
Some of
here
us
to
are
do.
Anyway.
The trail seems fairly established. It does not deviate. There are no trails branching off. It seems like they're going to a very specific place, which makes it easy. But as over the course of your travel, as you weave your way in and out of these looming gargantuan trees, you know it's morning. You know it's morning, and it seems like early evening all day, no matter what. And with your high survival checks, you notice that while humanoid tracks are very old, there are several tracks of other things that are not. You see paws of various sizes, some crisscrossing the path, some going back the way you came, some following, maybe. There are some tracks that are very strange, very large, but none of the suspicious ones seem very recent. As you continue on, y'all made some really high survival checks. Dang. Okay. Menelaus.
Mana.
You and specifically your companion, who I assume has been, does your wolf stick to your side, or does he range out in the woods?
Kind of like not super far out, but
Mhm.
definitely does range around,
Okay.
looking for stuff.
So first thing, about three or so hours down this trail, your wolf catches it first, and then Sasuke, your fox, who is I believe you said stays 100 feet out, catches it first. Those two, you hear a growl, Menelaus, and Sasuke, you get some very, very unfortunate. It's images, right? It's
It just says communicate, so it could talk, I guess, if you want it to.
okay, words then. I've only played Warlock with Pact of the Chain for like a year and a half. I know how this works. You sense that your fox is not having a good time. Not in that came out wrong. I apologize. Your fox has found something that it's not very happy about, and it doesn't really want to say what it is.
Then
Go ahead.
can I just look through its eyes?
Sure.
So I will grab. Who's closest to me walking? Because I don't think I can see or hear when I.
Probably Alaric.
So I will like reach out and like try and grab like Alaric's arm. if allowed.
Yes. What is wrong?
And then I'll see through Nessa's eyes.
Of course. So as you look through Nessa's eyes, Nessa is not on the trail. Nessa is just off of it, in a very small clearing. And this clearing is grotesque. It is, or was, several humanoids. And they are now bits and pieces. They have been there for several weeks. It smells very, very bad. And it's quite clear that they were more than just killed. And they were definitely left there. Again, she is about, I would say, 120 feet from you at the moment. That's a little.
Okay, because
So
I think I can
intense.
only possess her when I'm 100 feet to her.
I thought it was more than that. Well, then we'll just say it's. We will say that it's 100 feet then.
Okay.
Just off of the trail.
All right, so I will relinquish control over Nessa's eyes and ears, and I will send her the telepathic message of, come back here. I really don't want you to see that. Oh, you are so brave, Nessa.
Nessa comes back.
As she's coming back, I didn't. Nessa found some of the hunters? Well, bits and pieces of them? Off the road?
Sure. Okay.
They were definitely left there. And would obliterated be a solid word choice for the condition that these bodies...
Now? Yeah.
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 Oh no.
They... oh boy. I guess one way to say it is that they are most definitely dead.
Any sign of what could have killed them? Is there a layer, or is there specific markings, anything like that?
I didn't look, because I was in a fox's body, and they have much better smelling than I do. And as much as I had to drink last night, I really don't enjoy throwing up. So
Don't drink.
You must have a
Well.
weaker constitution.
The real key there is you just gotta puke and rally.
That is not.
Anyway, we should move forward.
Yeah, sure. Let's
Direction.
go.
So, I'll direct them towards it.
Okay. Y'all can definitely smell it about 50 feet out. It's not super strong, but you can definitely tell that something is up. And then as you get to it, it is the remnants of a mess. There are probably, best guess, around a dozen bodies. But they are torn to shreds. There are things don't add up. And it definitely, you can tell, especially you, Monaleus, that the woods have been munching and picking at this group for a very long time. But something left them like this. And there is no one left alive.
Are there... Oh, after you.
I don't know if you went back and said what my wolf saw or heard or smelled, because my internet cut out.
Oh, sorry. Yes. So your wolf smelled much of what Sasuka's fox smelled.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
you definitely heard him responding negatively to what Sasuka was able to see through her fox's eyes.
All right. Yeah. Looks like something was hunting for fun, and then the woods have been cleaning up after it.
Indeed.
Yeah. Are there any like heads around here, like a skull on the ground that I could find?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna like gag and then walk over and pick it up, and I'm just gonna like hold the head.
God
and
damn it.
I'm gonna speak to it. I'm gonna be like, hey. And as I'm doing this, I'm casting Speak with Dead.
You're
but-
gonna make me do a spooky voice. All right. Okay. Shit.
Yeah. I'm casting Speak with Dead, but I don't know that Malachi knows that he's casting a spell here. He's just gonna talk to the head, like, you know.
Okay.
And anyway, Shakespeare.
Have we seen you do that before?
I don't know. Maybe I deal with dead shit all the time.
Oh god.
So I'm just literally just holding like a half desiccated skull. Like, hey, fucking dead guy, what the shit happened to you?
Fuck.
We've solved her murder puzzle.
You've solved it. You hear a very sharp intake of breath. The face does not move. The skull does not move. It's very gross. It's a very gross face. It is smaller though. You gather that it was probably a halfling or gnome, which is probably why you picked it up. You know. Your specific question was what happened?
Yeah.
You hear in a very breathy, dusty voice. Fuck. We were attacked.
Yeah, fucking no shit, Sherlock. What attacked you?
Something massive.
Okay, so here's the deal, right? We got two ways that we can do this, right? I'm happy to leave your head here, exactly where it is, unbothered, to just go about continuing to decay over the course of time. Or I'll fucking chuck it in the trees over there if you don't answer my question. I need to know what the fuck attacked you.
You hear, it's almost a belligerent pause before it answers you. I don't know what it was. Bitch.
All right, well, why don't you do both of us a goddamn favor then and describe what it looks like? Use your, adult words with descriptors, maybe some of them like, God shit, what, my English professor would be so pissed at me. What are the words that like describe shit? I don't know. Fucking use some words that describe
An
it.
adjective?
Yeah, that's the fucking, well, you see, use some adjectives.
God.
What did the Raven Queen see in this one?
I have no
Prob-
idea.
Probably that he's going to join her very soon. Humans live very short lives.
Not a human.
Oh, right, you're a halfling.
Yeah. I was like, wait.
Fucking genius.
This is the car you.
Did you think he was just a child?
Did you have more wine this morning?
I mean, what would be worse if I thought he was a child and we were bringing him along, or that I thought he was a human?
Let's not answer that question because neither answer is good.
Neither is good. Neither is good.
Let's leave it where it is. Yes.
So,
How much more can you talk to that thing?
I got one more question after we get some like William Shakespeare descriptions here.
Who's William Shakespeare?
I don't know, some fucking guy I read back in English.
What is English?
It's the goddamn language. I don't know.
English.
Okay.
I'm like writing this down in a notebook.
All right. So the head responds back. There were so many limbs. It smelled awful. It was massive and it tore us apart. That's what you get.
Alright, fucking cool. Sweet. So, right, so it killed all of you and your friends. That's pretty cool, because clearly y'all suck at whatever it is you were doing. Yeah, so, you know, we're here to, like, get revenge, avenge your death or some shit. I don't know. Got any tips?
I thought I was gonna sneeze. It's not gonna happen. Turn around.
We all hear the skull talking, or is it just Malachi?
Nope, you hear it, and it's out loud.
I will turn around.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop the skull back on the ground and just... At this point, just to be safe, I would like to use Eyes of the Grave to see if there's any undead within 60 feet of me, because I probably should have done that earlier, but, you know, like, I just wasn't thinking.
Nope.
Cool, thanks.
Nope. All right. So,
Is there anything in the trees? Like it's
Say-
because they said it was massive. Do any of the trees look like they've been torn asunder, or like a direction it would have come
Right.
to attack?
So, as you look around the very dense forest, none of the trees seem to be moved per se, but there are definitely fewer branches going east. It's been so long now that there really wouldn't be able to tell any specific damage, but as you look, it does seem a little bit less dense in that direction.
I think these souls should have a chance to earn redemption. And I will go and collect some of their bones. I will sort of put them in a pile. That's most of a person's worth, but not big. As I do, I will reach into one of my bags and pull out a fine white powder, and I will start crumbling it around on the bones. This whole process takes me about a minute, so if I don't actually have a minute, you should let me know now.
You have a minute.
Cool. As I do this, I begin chanting, "Life is lost, but vengeance can be yours. Come back and claim it again." And I say that 4 or 5 times. And with the last utterance, the bones begin to connect and pull together and form a skeleton as I cast Animate Dead.
Oh.
I think as he does this, Sisuka's would look so pale and like visibly shaken, and would probably leave to go back to like the former trail, or like at least not within vision of like the skeleton.
Follow us and defend. There. Now we have a little something.
That shit friendly?
To me, yes.
Alright, because, like, the fucking bird bitch tells me to kill those things, so just gotta be sure.
It's a temporary arrangement.
Alright, cool.
All right. Tell me, who? There it is. Who?
Bless you.
Thank you. Who has a passive perception higher than 15?
I have at 15.
Okay.
Oh,
I
I
have
have
16.
16. I'm surprised by that.
15,
Good
16?
job, me.
15, 16.
My wolf does.
Aren't you a cleric?
I said I wasn't a good cleric. I meant it.
Okay.
Okay, it's fair. Okay, so, Monolith, what's your, what's the, passive for your wolf?
15.
15. Okay. So, all that means is, as you all deliberate on what to do next, Sasuke, you hear it first. That's all. But only first by a little bit. Alaric, Esmeralda, Monolith, and your wolf, you all hear it split second after. There is a massive crash to the east. Massive in that it seems very far away and still seems fairly loud.
How far away does it seem to be? Is it like an hour's travel? If I had
Not
to guess,
that far away. No more than 150 feet. But because this is such a dense forest, visibility is maybe 10.
Okay. And is it coming towards us?
Not that you
I'm
can
running. I'm running towards it.
Because I was in back of everyone because I left when he was animating the undead.
tell. That's true. No, it's not. It's you hear it off in the distance.
Okay.
It's not like something rumbling towards you. You hear a massive crash in the distance.
Okay. How tall are the trees here? Just in case I decide to do something crazy.
Exceptionally tall. They are. What is fucking the lower layer of branches? I would say would probably be, 15 feet in the air, 20 feet in the air.
Okay. I am gonna walk over. I will call out to my companions. Did you hear that? Something big, and I'm gonna use one of the boons of my pact, which is I can cast levitate at will on myself. So
Okay.
firstly, I'm gonna pull out a little strand of rope and make sure that like I have it tied to the tree, so that I can like come back down. Because I think unless you're acting upon a force of gravity, you just keep going up. Levitate.
I think you can control it.
Yes.
It
Sorry.
seems like you could control levitate.
Oh yeah, you only go up to 20 feet and remain suspended. Okay, perfect. For some reason I thought you just kept going up, and I was like, man, that's terrifying, Willy Wonka style. So I will just start levitating up towards as high in the tree as I can get to look down. Or at least look a little bit further if I can in the direction that the noise came from.
So you're going up, or are you going?
Yeah, up.
You're going up.
Whoop.
Because of the nature of the wildwoods, you don't really get any sort of additional vantage point by going up. You see that there are a lot of things that make like nests and stuff in the upper branches of the trees, but it's still very dense and you cannot see anything. I will say, as you get up there and you start trying to see, you hear another very, very large crash. Still the same distance away.
Okay. I'll just climb down and then drop concentration on levitate.
Okay.
When I get
I'm
safely.
running towards the sound.
I'm following Izzy.
I'll follow the group.
I guess if we're going that direction, we'll go that direction.
As we get closer, Menelaus would reach back to his quiver and cast flaming arrows on it.
Okay. Flaming arrow on your quiver. All right.
Yeah, so it's just that for like I think it's like 10 minutes, all arrows that I pull from the quiver will do extra fire damage.
Perfect. All right. So, as you all run closer and closer to this massive, like where the huge crash came from, there's another and another. And Esmeralda, because you ran first, you see it first. You see a massive dire troll. But that's not the only thing you see. The crash is the fact that it is fighting another dire troll. They are having what seems to be a territory squabble. And it has only just started. Make me a perception check real quick for me. Since you're first.
Oh. That was. Does that count if I just dropped it because I
No,
hurt myself?
it
Okay.
does not count if you dropped it.
Okay. Oh, I'm pretty perceptive.
That's
18?
18? Alright. So, dire trolls are disgusting. Like they're just gross. And they get bigger by grafting the flesh of others to their body. And you notice that there are a few sections on one of them that has more red fabric than the other one, that seems like it's a little more recent and possibly could be the source of the missing pieces from before.
You say fabric as though it's. I would like to stop when I see them fighting and try to hold my arm out to slow my companions before we rush into a battle that is already taking place, because I don't think either of those parties would appreciate our intervention. So it might be wise to let them fight it out for a little bit, and then we will handle whatever is left over.
What do I know of trolls? I mean, Graham out of game knows, but I don't know if Sasuke
Sure.
has ever encountered trolls.
Roll a nature check.
Okay, 13 plus... Nature. 4, 17.
17, alright. That is pretty good. Trolls are scavengers in all forms. They tend to be very territorial because they don't like sharing things. You are kind of surprised to see more than one dire troll, but I guess you shouldn't be surprised to see more than one dire troll. You do know that they, unless they are specifically attacked with acid damage, you do recall the acid damage, that they will just continue to come back to life. They're very hard to kill, especially ones of this size.
Well, does anyone here know any way to get acid?
Possibly.
I don't have acid, but I do have fire.
Does anyone have cheap tequila?
I would assume if any of us did, that would be you.
It would.
Yeah,
it
I
would.
don't drink.
Most definitely would be you.
No.
Did you just try lying saying you don't drink?
No, I said I don't drink tequila.
I don't know if I believe that either.
Do you want to search my bag?
I want
just-
an insight check.
Just because you do not carry it in your bag does not mean you do not drink it. What other things do you? What other? This is not the time or the place.
So, are we avoiding
should-
these? Should we just
we
circumvent
should-
them?
We should back away. Let them either
yeah.
weaken each other or kill one of them, and then move in.
Roll
Are they the
stealth checks for me.
Okay. Are they the direction that
Oh.
the monster that came after the party had come
Yes.
from? Okay.
Yes. And as all of you are looking and viewing, you do see on what we will call the red troll, some fabric that looked very, very, very similar to the fabric left on the hunters back in the clearing.
Can I
Okay.
use my advantage on that stealth roll?
Uh-huh. To make it an even roll?
No, to give myself advantage because my mithril half plate.
Ah,
makes
that's
a flat
right. Daddy's money saving your life.
roll for a total of 12.
12.
I have a 16.
16?
I have a 14.
14?
With
have-
this, oh, go ahead.
Menelaus himself has a stealth roll of 17,
Okay.
and then with the disadvantage of the plate or the scale armor,
Uh-huh.
the wolf has a total of 15.
15?
because
Okay.
It has a plus 6.
Oh,
With
well.
disadvantage, I have a 17.
Nice. I'm going to
Nice.
see if the trolls notice
Nessa got
you.
a 5.
Well, that's a natural
God.
Oh, damn.
But I'll use a inspiration reroll for a fox. Okay, that's a 17.
one. Okay. You all rolled very well.
We did.
You did. You rolled very well. However,
Oh no.
they didn't technically notice you, but one of them is thrown about 10 feet away from you.
Ooh.
And that's where we'll take a break.
Oh my god.
They throwing hands!
They throw in whole bodies.
They throw in whole bodies that they just
Throwing
took from those
trolls.
other people.
All right, party
That's not
people.
yours.
We're going to take a real quick break to stretch, hydrate, tell everybody we love each other, just do normal things. We'll see you guys back in a few minutes. Bye.
Oh baby, I love your madness. It's
Welcome to our Patreon. Here on Open for Adventure, we are making high quality Dungeons and Dragons content, folks. We have a great big world to share with you, and by becoming a patron, you can help us explore and expand upon this adventure. With your support, we can invest in more amazing artwork, better mics, fancy cameras, and overall stream quality. Not to mention, help us get some amazing new merch that we can use for giveaways. What do you get by becoming a patron? I'm so glad you asked. Let's take a look at the different levels and give you a sneak peek at what you can get at each tier. Did you know that the family of the First Lord Theo, the leader of the rebellion against the Empire, actually invented firearms nearly 25 years prior to the current campaign? The designs for this high-tech weapon are the Delaney family's best-kept secret. Also, they were originally invented by the late First Lady Victoria, Theo's mother. Access to lore leaks like this is what you can expect from the first tier, written in blog-style posts after each weekly session. Ever wondered what goes on off camera? The next 3 tiers give you exactly that. With Stolen Moments, you can get access to text-based roleplay moments, highlighting experiences that don't make it onto the stream, like Leona's training session with Ray and Asmrin. Stolen Moments Plus gives you access to roleplay moments featuring our guests, non-player characters, and historical figures, featuring the likes of Marshall, Annalena, and even the Empress herself. And Roleplay Addiction takes us to a whole other level. This tier gives you exclusive 30-minute videos of canon interactions not otherwise seen on stream, like late-night drunken interactions between paladins or tender moments featuring your favorite character ships. The Warm Fuzzies is super simple. It's everything I've listed so far, and also you get your name on stream after our weekly regular sessions. Every session. And our undying love. And finally, the most epic of all Patreon tiers. Drum roll, please. The Lore Master. This ultimate and final tier gets you first look access at all of the content going into our upcoming, official, Open for Adventure campaign setting. Lore, maps, monsters, items, dungeons, dragons. Go ahead, have a look around, make yourself at home, and consider becoming a patron to help us make this fantasy world a little bit closer to reality.
Oh, hi! My name is Express Love. I'm the Senmarian god of coffee. Did you know that in Senmaria, every cup of coffee is made with found familiar coffee beans? That's canon. In Senmaria, every cup of coffee is good coffee because it's made with love by found familiar. Did you know that every bag of found familiar coffee features artwork from incredible members of the tabletop gaming community? That's canon. Each blend and roast of found familiar coffee features cool D&D names like Thieves' Cant, Face Step, and Pact Magic. In Senmaria, every royal meeting that Ray attends features the Cartographer's Blend, a brew of coffee made by found familiar in conjunction with Devon Rue. Now that's canon. Found familiar coffee. Buy it today.
Yeah, to pieces, yeah, I need it. Once you're pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa. Oh, baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. You shine like gold, so selfless to all, and wild like an animal. Some would say I'm insane in the right in a way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know, and give me your freedom. To pieces, yeah, I need it. Once you're pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Once you're pandemonium. Just do what you want with me. pandemonium. Life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces. Yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. Give me your freedom. Whoa, yeah, to pieces. Yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. Life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces. Yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. Oh, baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh, you shine like gold, so selfless to all, and wild like an animal. Some would say I'm insane in the right in a way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know, and give me your freedom. Whoa, you love me to pieces. Yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. Life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces. Yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. The limit of love is endless. I know. Just do what you want with me. Yeah, I want it all. Could care less the cost. I give you my everything. Some would say I'm insane in the right in a way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know, and give me your freedom. Whoa, you love me to pieces. Yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. Life is so easy. Whoa.
And you're unmuted.
Wonderful.
Ho, ho, ho.
Aha. Okay.
Is this the part where we don't talk about?
Ha! Ha! Great. Love it.
That's a joke.
Beautiful. Amazing.
I enjoyed it. I don't know what we're talking about, but I enjoyed it.
I did this to myself. It's fine. I have nothing to say for myself.
Plenty to say. We just maybe not now.
Thanks.
Hey, go. Why are you trolling?
All right.
Okay, that's it.
This was a fun game, everyone.
It was really great. I had a really great time. Everyone
So-
died. We
We
all
almost
became part of
trolled.
the dire troll.
So Sasuka actually was like the troll landed on her. She is squashed. She is squished. She is done. Graham has to be muted for the rest of the session
Can
now.
we communicate
Oh,
that
no.
with her again after?
That's
Yeah.
okay. I have a special perk when I die that I come back.
I will animate that on Sasuke.
No, but really, the Undying Pact does have that.
Oh god.
When I had 38 HP, I was like, this is gonna keep me to get to round 2 of combat.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
God.
Hey, D&D, y'all.
D
Alright.
and D.
So-
D
So
beyond.
does the big... Sorry, I need to stop talking that in that voice. Does the big rabbit troll that just got thrown towards us notice us?
Not when it lands. No.
Oh.
When it rolls over to get up. Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Can
Oh,
I
no.
cast a spell?
We can go ahead and roll initiative.
That works.
real
Cast
quick.
initiative.
Cast initiative.
With a cantrip?
I was gonna mage hand his eyelids closed, so he didn't see us. That was what I wanted to do.
That is the single best use of mage hand I've ever heard.
Yikes.
Just got so excited about my roll, and then I looked at my initiative modifier, and I was like, "Oh,
It's like it's a +1.
oh no, it's not even that."
Oh no!
It's a 20 for me.
All right.
4.
So we're gonna start by going. Who has a 20 or above?
20.
Nice. All right. Malachi. All right. Who has a 15 or higher?
19.
Okay. And
18.
18. All right.
Paladin has a higher initiative than the ranger.
All right. Who has a 10 or above?
11.
11. Okay. Wait. Yeah. And then perfect. And Sasuke, what do you have? A 4. Okay, you will be going last.
That makes sense.
All right. So, for the sake of clarity, we have the red troll and the blue troll. The blue troll is what just landed in front of you, saw you, and let out a massive roar of anger, because not only is there here we go. Not only is there one troll already in its territory, fucking with its prey, but now there's all of you? It's not very happy. And as it roars at you, the red troll notices you. So at the top of the initiative is Malachi. Go ahead, sir.
Damn. Fuck, sorry, y'all. Didn't mean... Is the bathroom over here? Shit. Y'all just keep doing your thing. And I'm just gonna reach out a hand and cast Warding Bond on Sasuke. So, Sasuke, for the next hour, your AC is 1 higher. You've got a +1 on saving throws, and you've got resistance to all damage.
Okay, thank you very much.
And as a bonus action...
What does it look like?
Oh, yes.
I
That's a good
just
question.
fucking slap you on the back.
Beautiful.
And then I'm gonna like take the kind of the half empty bottle of whiskey that I got in my hand. It's ye old fireball, and I'm just gonna chuck it at the thing and make it like grow into like a really large half empty bottle of ye old fireball as my spiritual weapon. And I'm just gonna fucking swing at the blue troll.
Okay. Perfect.
So,
Roll.
yeah, that's gonna be a 26 to hit.
That works. Succeeds.
And that's gonna be 7. What is that? Force damage, as just a giant fucking bottle of fireball just smacks it, ideally in the face.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna just take 2 steps back, pretending like I'm lost and trying to find the bathroom at a party.
It's very effective. All right. Next up is Esmeralda.
All right, I'm going to. You know, I don't actually know how these things work. What are martial characters? I do not know. When it's attacks per action, that is only martial, right? Correct? That's not like
Yes.
a spell and then okay, that's what I thought. Okay, perfect. Then I would like to raise my shield, draw my great sword, shake my head because what the hell, Malachi? But I will charge towards the closest one that was being rude, and I will attack it twice because that's a thing I get to do.
It is.
Right?
Yeah.
I know how these things work. Yo, I kid you not, it's double 20s. I'm not kidding. I can take a picture. I swear to you, I don't even know what is happening. You can't see that because of the light, but that's 2 nat 20s.
Fantastic. Okay. Well, is this against the blue troll or the red troll?
Which one was the one that like got thrown? Was that the
That was the blue troll.
That was the blue troll. Oh. But the red one's the one that ate all the people.
It
and
is.
It roared at us, didn't it?
They both roared
Was it
at
the
you.
Oh, they both did?
Yeah, they both noticed you.
Nah, it's fine. I'm gonna go for the red one because that's why we came, and it's wearing people, and that's weird.
All right. So you're gonna go past the blue troll to get to the red troll?
Okay, I oriented this differently in my brain.
So I'm sorry, I did not lay this out properly for you. So you all are gathered. There is a prone blue troll right in front of you who has seen you, has not had the chance to get up yet because he rolled very poorly on initiative. And then about 10 feet behind him is the red troll standing from where he basically suplexed the
so the blue one's still prone-ish,
Yes.
like in okay.
Yeah.
And what I will do is I'll run past the blue one. Can I get to the red one?
Yes.
30 feet of movement. Okay. Take care of this one. I will get the other one, and I will run past and handle life.
Okay.
Make sure to run on the far side of it.
And I would like to do smites because that's a thing I also can do.
It is.
I would like to do. Can you? Okay, I would like to do a thunder smite.
It is a specific spell you have to cast.
I
that has
will.
An action.
That's a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Go ahead. Yeah. As long as it says some
it
smites
says bonus action.
You're
that
good
one
to go
that
then.
one is a bonus action. Yes.
Okay.
I think I only took bonus actions.
Smart.
So I will. Okay, I will mark that, and then I will do damagey things.
All right. Go ahead and roll all those things. My cat's an idiot. Does a 29 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna claw at you. The blue one is going to claw at you as you run past it. Let me get my attacking things.
Okay.
Oh, you are lucky I rolled like dog shit. All right. You take 12 points of slashing damage as you go past the blue troll. All right.
So, the first swing is not this effective. I mean, oh god. So I double the smite too. The only thing I don't double is the modifier. Okay. I know how D&D works, y'all. This is why I play spellcasters. God. Okay. So it's so I will run up to this sword arcing back, and I will foom, and when it impacts the first time, it sounds like thunder. Like there's like a little tremor. At least I don't know how far the tremor goes, but it definitely sounds like a crack of thunder. It's 27 points total.
Okay. All right.
And that will be my turn.
Perfect. All right. You, as you whip past the blue troll, taking a slash like a champ, you lay some pretty impressive damage on the dire troll in front of you. Monaleus, it is now your turn.
He's gonna start by calling out to his wolf, Amadeus, heal, and summon the wolf back to his side. And then he's just gonna pull one arrow and shoot, and then pull a second arrow and shoot at the red one because it's further away and not prone.
Makes sense. All right, go ahead and roll it to attack.
That does a 19 hit.
That, yes.
Cool. And does a 19 plus 6 hit.
Yes.
Gosh darn it, so close. And these are, so for the flaming arrows, he pulls the arrow, and then as he's got it back, he breathes like fire onto the arrow and then releases it.
Okay.
The first one deals 8 piercing and 3 fire. The other does 5 piercing and 2 fire damage.
All right.
When they hit, they explode into a shower of sparks, like searing the surrounding area.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Very well done. Next up is the red troll. Who is very unhappy with Esmeralda's efforts and the fact that he just got shot with fire arrows. And also his prey he's being interrupted, and he's very unhappy about it. So, because he is so unhappy about it, Esmeralda, he is going to take all 5 attacks on you. And so I'm going to roll a lot of d20s just to make things easier for everyone. All right, so do 13 hit you? All right, 2 of the claw attacks miss, and then I have a 27, a 21, and a 25.
They all miss. I'm fine. Yeah, those all hit.
Okay, all right. So you get hit with the bite attack and 2 claw attacks for a total of... well, you're lucky. I'm rolling like crap. All right, 7. Here, let's just do all the piercing damage, and we'll do the necrotic, the poison damage later. 7, and then, wow. 7, 7, and 6 is 20 slashing damage and piercing damage. And then you also take, that's 2 points of poison damage. And he lets out a loud, booming shout. And he actually moves around you. He moves past you to get closer to the blue troll. He'll deal with you later.
Wait, like out of my melee?
No, he does still stay in the melee, but he does move past you. Next up is Alaric.
So DM, I forgot that I have a skeleton friend.
Oh, okay.
Who gets their own turn. They rolled a 12 for initiative.
Lordy, lord. Okay.
So that's my bad. I had before issued him the command to come with us and attack our enemies. So he's just going to do that since he has no new commands.
Okay.
He will pull out his bow and he will shoot at the red troll.
Okay.
He got a 19.
That hits. Trolls are not, they're very large. Yeah.
Yes. So he's not very talented with this bow, so and that 7 piercing damage.
7 piercing damage on the red troll. Got it.
Fires off an arrow.
All right.
Now it is Elric's turn.
Now it is Alaric's turn.
Not wanting to be one-upped, Alaric takes out his glaive and runs a finger down it, and a bit of arcing electricity seems to burn from it. He runs up to the blue troll, who is
Okay.
still on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
gets within 5 feet of it, and swings the glaive around and brings a downward chop onto it.
Okay.
And then we use a second attack action to then spin and swipe around.
Beautiful.
Since
You-
I'm within 5 feet, do I have advantage because it's prone?
You do?
Excellent. The first attack is not in that 20, which is sad because I'm hoping. The first attack is a 22.
Hits.
Second one is a 24.
Hits.
All right. So I give. Let's see. I cast that 2d10 for my weapons. And then I did cast Thunderous Smite as well, which is 2d6. Um, 13. That's 32 damage. Some of it is thunder, some of it is magical slashing.
All right.
You know, you really shouldn't break rank. Leaves you very open for many arms.
Well, it's funny you should say that, because it is in fact the blue troll's turn, and he is very upset with you.
Blue Troll needs to make a strength saving throw.
All right.
Probably going to succeed.
That's a 17.
Ugh, barely succeeds. Nothing else happens.
Okay. He does stand up. He stands up. He's very angry. And he uses his Whirlwind of Claws attack. Everyone within 10 feet needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Would that include anyone? Like the three of us, or the four of us?
So, did anyone move away from the blue troll before Malachi did?
I would
Yeah.
have had to.
Okay, so it would be me and Alaric.
No,
Move
this
a
is the
little bit
blue
further
troll. This is
to
the...
shoot that.
Okay, so, Esmeralda, by the sheer fact that you were with the red troll, you are within this. The red troll is also within this. Alaric, you are within this. Malachi, you specifically said that you moved back, correct? Monolaus, you said that you moved back to shoot your arrow.
I would have needed to be further back and able to get a line of sight on the red troll with the blue one in front of me.
Okay. All right.
Does any...
Sasuka, since your turn has not come up yet, you are still 10 feet away from this troll. So,
Okay.
the
You get a
paladins...
+1 though.
I got a +1.
You
You
do.
also get a +4 from me.
I was going to say, is anyone within 10 feet of me? I think I'm a little further away.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think we are within 10 feet of each other, because
Oh.
I moved up to the first troll and you moved past the first troll.
So am I
Alright.
at 10 feet within Alaric?
Yes.
Okay, you get +2. I don't have as much to give as you.
So is that a +7?
You don't get it
Maybe
from me.
stack?
You don't get it from me.
Okay, is it a strength check? What check is this?
It is a dexterity saving throw.
Dex.
Oh, okay.
I got a 24.
Okay.
Oh.
I got a 18 with all those buffs.
Okay.
I got a 26 with another natural 20 with those
Beautiful.
buffs.
Dice on fire!
It is my
Alright.
red dice. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so Sasuka, you failed. The red troll failed, and the paladins passed their dexterity saving throw. So the paladins take 22 slashing damage each. Sasuka, you take 44 slashing damage. And the red troll will also take 44 slashing damage.
You're resistant to all damage, so you take 22, and I also take 22.
Oh, yay!
There you go. Thank you very much. All right.
It's okay. I still would have been up, but it would have been bad.
Okay. So that just happened. Basically, as this gigantic, disgusting dire troll stands up above you, Alaric, it takes a step out and just starts swinging wildly and catches anyone. The arms, it doesn't seem like the arms should have that much reach, but they do. And they catch everyone within 10 feet. And Sasuke specifically seems like she should be a little more decimated than she was before. But somehow she's not. Yes, sir.
After I am hit and I recover, I will look back at this troll. You don't want to do this. And the blue flames start rising from my body and leap off of it and burn him as I cast Hellish Rebuke. It needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
$18.
It passes, but it takes half damage.
Okay.
Half of 15, whatever you want it to be.
Got it.
This is fire damage.
All right. Perfect. Okay. Next up, Sasuke.
Can you roll me a 1d4? I forgot to say what season Sasuke is in, and I don't want to nitpick.
1.
1. Okay, I am in the wonderful first, whatever that is, spring. Spring is the first. Okay, so is there a branch 30 feet above me
Yes.
of a tree?
Mhm.
I am going to use my awesome racial feature of Phase Step to teleport onto that branch as a bonus action.
All right.
And because I am in spring, okay, well, I'm not going to touch another creature and teleport them up there. I want to be up there, so I'm going to just teleport myself. Would be funny to teleport a troll up, but I'm not going to.
Does it say anything about attacks of opportunity?
I don't think you trigger it with it, because it is, you magically teleport.
All
so
right.
it's not a physical leaving space.
Okay.
Once I am up there, are the two trolls within 20 feet of each other, and can I put a 20 sphere radius to
Yes.
include them and not my allies?
No.
I am Oh, okay, which allies would I include?
The paladins?
Could I get... Oh. Okay, I'm gonna cast Hold Monster then.
Okay.
On the blue troll. Nope, on the red troll, because he goes next.
Okay.
He needs to make me a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw.
Oh. That's a 10.
That will not be sufficient. So they are paralyzed
Okay.
for a whole minute, as long as I maintain concentration. And he can remake that attempt at the end of their turns.
Okay.
I've got nothing else.
Alright.
I'm gonna hide up in this tree.
Fantastic.
Oh, can I have Nessa move away? Because I want her to be within 25 feet of the paladins.
Okay.
So
Consider it
that'll
done.
be perfect. That's all I got.
All right. So next up in the order is Malachi.
Yeah, perfect. All right, this is great because I'm very safely, far away from the fight. And so as this is all gonna take place, I think I'll probably just, I feel like, hold up, shit. There's no one who does melee damage pretty close to me at this point. So I can't do that. So instead, let's just, you know what they say, go big or go home, right? So I'm just gonna if I cast something with a 10-foot radius, is that going to get any of my friends? Can I like angle it to like hit just trolls and not friends?
I think so, yes.
Okay, and I don't need to hit both trolls if I can't. I'll just go for whichever one looks more wounded.
You will be able to hit both trolls. Yes.
All right, cool. I'm gonna cast Flame Strike.
Okay.
And just make a pillar of fire erupt out of the ground, and basically, he just doesn't know what to do, and so he's just gonna be like shit, and just make that not there.
All right.
So, anyways, yeah. So that's dex saving throws for the two of them.
All right. Well, the red troll automatically fails, and the blue troll got a natural 1.
Pretty cool. All right, so
I'm rolling real bad.
That is gonna be 14 fire damage and 19 radiant damage.
Dang. Wow, that red troll is messed up, folks. It is unhappy.
And then for my bonus action, my big bottle of yield fireball is just gonna bap the one on the ground again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so hold on, let me just cast that real quick. I just rolled a hit. That's that's a lot. That's 25 to hit. Is that gonna hit?
Yes.
All right, cool. And that'll be 12 force damage to I think it's the same one, the blue one.
Blue one? All right.
Yeah.
Minus 12. All right. They are unhappy creatures. All right. Next up is Esmeralda.
You said the red one's looking real rough?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, perfect, because I got eyes for one jerk face at a time. So it's going to be another smite. Also, I lied earlier. I don't have a shield because I know how to wield two-handed weapons. It's fine. I'm a person. I adjusted my armor class before I took it. Not that it mattered, but just so that we know, I'm not trying to cheat over here. I just
Gosh,
can't read.
Mindy.
So I will be making my attacks with my greatsword on the red one.
They should be at advantage because they're paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's real good because then that'll just be the first roll, which is 26, and the second one is 22.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any hits count as critical hits on paralyzed monsters, by the way.
If it's a melee attack, yes, it does.
Oh, okay. Oh, God, y'all. So that's 29 for the first one, y'all.
Damage?
For the first attack, yeah, I rolled double sixes.
Nice. Where am I at?
Plus,
He
so
did. Well, he's at 0 hit points.
Oh. Okay. Well, if I think he's dead, can I redirect my second swing towards Blue Boy?
There's no one close enough.
Oh. Well, can I move then?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll move and that one's not at advantage, so I need to reroll, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, it's the same thing. It's 22.
That hits.
That'll be 11.
11.
I'm not doing any smites because I can't keep track of anything. I quit Paladin. That's, wait. No, that's gonna be my turn. Yep.
Okay. I do have one question, though. What does it look like when you take this dire troll down to 0 hit points?
So he's on the ground, right? So
no, he is standing, paralyzed.
Oh, wait. When you go to 0 hit points, do you unparalyze or do you just stay frozen in unconsciousness?
As long as I'm holding concentration, I would assume they just stay stuck.
So it's another big swing. Everything about Ezzy's attacks are big and perhaps
perhaps a bit dramatic. So it will be a wide swing, aiming for shoulder neck, where the shoulder neck meets. I think because it's still being held up, it's kind of like a pause of like, that's enough, and then I'll just keep walking towards the blue one, smirk on my face. You're next, and then I'll take another swing. Maybe even more dramatic than the one before, because I'm feeling myself. I mean, I'm pretty great, so.
I will say, because the red troll did technically become incapacitated, what spell has it paralyzed?
Hold monster.
Hold monster? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say that it stays up for a second, and then it will no longer be effective. Unless someone has a rule that I'm not aware of, because I will certainly.
Technically, bodies are considered objects, not creatures anymore.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Which is why you can have a mimic possess a body.
You're a cruel person.
Love you all.
Thank you
Next
for
time,
telling me
Battalion
that.
One Shot's gonna have mimics.
So, next up is Monolith. Oh.
I think you're muted, friend.
Yes, I will.
Mm-hmm.
So the blue troll is still
Still up.
prone?
Yes. No,
All
he
right.
is he is
He's
standing. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then Manolis would take a few more steps back. His wolf would follow in step, and then pull out more arrows and start shooting again.
Okay. Roll to attack.
I'm going to assume that a natural 3 + 6 is not going to hit.
No, unfortunately.
I'm going to assume that a natural 20 + 6 is going to hit
Yes, actually.
Surprisingly.
it. Yeah, so that's going to be 2d8
Okay.
of piercing and 2d6 of fire. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be a grand total of 8 piercing damage, a 1 and a 7. And then a grand total of 7 fire damage, a 2 and a 5.
All right. Every little bit
and then
helps.
plus 3 for modifiers.
Okay. That troll is looking unhappy. All right. So, next up, technically speaking, is the red troll. Because it does a thing called regeneration. And so while it is lying on the ground, Esmeralda, you hear it very, very faintly groan. And it stands up behind you. And it takes a step next to you. And it does its whirlwind of claws. On you. On the blue troll. And Alaric, are you right next to the blue troll?
Yes, but as far as I understood, I was on the other side of the blue troll.
Okay. Okay. That's fine.
Now,
Was this the red troll that got hit with the fire arrows?
Yes, but it was not hit in with the fire arrows during that turn. It was hit.
Oh, it was last turn.
Mhm.
Right, for round 2.
Mm-hmm. And technically speaking, when it comes back, if it gets hit with fire, it was not at 0 hit points, and so it still
Fine.
comes back with 5 health.
Oh, trolls are scary.
Yeah.
I was gonna
don't
say,
like them.
didn't my flame strike hit as well? But that makes
Oh,
sense.
it did, which is why it only has 5 hit points instead of 10.
Tight.
Dire trolls are a bitch.
A little bit. All right,
Can they
so
climb?
I don't think so. Does a 16 hit you, Esmeralda?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case. All right. All of those things hit you. Wait, no, I rolled the completely wrong thing. I rolled the completely wrong thing. I'm sorry.
I was waiting for you to ask me for a dex save.
Dex save, please. I got really excited about rolling things, so just normal attack. Dex save, please.
Do I get... Am I within 10 feet of that?
You're
Yes.
within 10 feet of me. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So that's an 18?
You need to beat a 19. I'm so
Oh,
sorry,
no!
friend. It's okay. We're going to see how the blue troll does. Blue troll rolled a natural 1. So the, you take 44 points of slashing damage.
I'm unconscious.
All right. And as is the blue troll. Blue troll collapses. Alaric, you see the blue troll collapse in front of you. A mess of a body. And then you see just beyond it, Esmeralda has also collapsed on the ground. Unmoving.
Fuck.
All right. And
Is it my skeleton's turn now?
it would be, except you hear another sound off in the distance. And you watch, all of you, except for Esmeralda. Sasuke, I do believe you have the highest passive perception. You see...
I also have the high ground.
You also have the high ground. You see, as it runs in, this massive gray beast with a row of 3 eyes on either side of its head, and you see around its neck is a very, very tattered red collar. And it is furious. Absolutely furious. And it runs in and starts attacking the red troll with its first attack. And we're just going to see if it hits, because if it hits, it does not hit, so it will roll again to hit with a claw. That one does hit. The red troll falls to the ground again. And then it looks around and finds Alaric and runs. Or it doesn't, because it's actually out of movement. But you see it has zeroed in on you because you were with the thing that made it alone. So, now it's your skeleton's turn.
Well, skeleton will do nothing, as the trolls are dead, are down.
It's true.
So it makes it my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know what this rendered creature is?
Roll a nature check for me.
Okay. Ooh, 21.
Yes, you know exactly what this is.
Excellent. I will call out to it. As I put my glaive down, I will say, "We are here to help purge your home." And I will raise my hands, and the flames of my body grow. And I push forward, and I cast Burning Hands as a 15-foot cone of flames passes out from me over the 2 trolls, who have to make a dex save, but they are unconscious. So they fail it.
They do fail it.
And they take 11 points of fire damage.
Just had to be more than 10. Had to be more than 10 points of damage. And,
I will leave my glaive, and I will make movement over to Esmeralda.
All right.
Can I... Hang on. Can I do... Is Lay on Hands a bonus action or an action?
I feel like it's a bonus action. I
Where
do
is it?
believe it is a bonus action.
Okay, can I do it then?
Sure, yeah.
Say, foolish one. Always with the heroics. And I will take my hand and press it down, and my flames pass into her, but as they do, they change from the blue to the orange depths. And new life comes in. And I will give you 45, my whole stack.
Wow. Do me a favor and roll me a persuasion check.
And I get advantage because I burned the things.
Nice try, though.
Not that I need to roll this time. 23.
20.
I am proficient in persuasion.
All right. Good to know. Blue Troll be dead. So, Sasuka, it is your turn.
Can I yell? Can I yell to the group? Do not attack this creature.
Sure.
Leave it be. This is a defending spirit of these woods.
Well, I wasn't going to do anything, really. I don't have much left in me. I am pretty hurt. So I'm going to, at will, cast Levitate on myself and go 60 feet up the tree, maybe?
Okay. All right. You actually, 60 feet up, you actually float above the tree line. Where you are attacked by a rock. Congratulations.
Oh!
No, I'm just kidding. That's next time. So, you float up to relative safety. There are some very large things flying around, but they're off in the distance, you hope.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay beneath the canopy if I can.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna sit down and I'll set my pack down and I'll start rummaging around in it if I can.
Okay.
Because I'm looking for a healing potion.
All right, next up is Malachi.
Yeah, okay, so, obviously I can't see Sasuka because she's just, a mile high in the sky right now, but, for everyone else, I guess, how's everyone looking, in terms of, alive versus dead?
I've been hit, but I'm fine.
No one's, on the verge of death. All right. Then here's what I'll do. I'll kind of walk forward, maybe over towards where you are, Alaric, and I'll just kind of step up. And what do you have a weapon out right now?
No, I left my glaive back on the trail.
Damn.
Trying to minimize my hostility.
Shit. Okay. In that case, never mind. I'm not gonna do that then. You know what? I'll just kind of just gonna hold an action. I'm just gonna hold an action, and I'll just move my bottle of ye old fireball forward a little bit, just so that it's not too far away, and I will just hold a spell cast if this creature seems hostile.
All right. What spell are you holding, if I may ask?
Sure, it's gonna be Blight.
Blight? Oh, right. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. Shit, fine.
It's moved into the fuck.
Nah, I just step forward. It's all good. It's a 10.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Next up, Esmeralda. You were unconscious. You now wake up with Alaric standing over you. You feel relatively pretty all right.
I feel pretty good.
And there are 2 dead and smoldering trolls on either side of you. Not on either side, but next to you.
I imagine... Oh.
Do not attack it.
So as I wake up, is a gasp of air, and I'm sitting up as I'm inhaling. So if you don't move, we're gonna headbutt each other. I feel like you'll probably know to dodge. So
Yes.
I'm reaching for my swords. So I'm glad that you said that. And I will look at the creature. Do I recognize what it is? Because I'm just trying to take. I'm taking it all in. Because last time I was awake, there were trolls, and now there are no trolls. And there's this other new thing. Do I know what this is?
nature check.
Oh, y'all, I'm not very bright. 10.
You don't know what it is. It seems very hostile.
Oh,
Alaric is very firm. Do not.
I d- uh I will slowly get to my feet. I will hold my action, and I will give you a look. You better be right about this.
I've been told a story as a child about something like this.
Oh, it's funny. Wouldn't have thought you would have taken anything with your childhood with you. I will hold my action.
Okay, go ahead and make me a persuasion check.
Ugh.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh no! 7! Hard to believe that I'm less persuasive than Malachi, but pretty big sword. And you know, there's only so much non-threatening like you can do when you're holding a big ass sword.
That's
so
true.
it's fine.
But
That's
there's
true.
plenty of room up in this tree.
I have no idea where you are. You're gone. You might be dead, as far as I can tell.
Also, Malachi, your green card is definitely black. I don't know what that means, but I am concerned for you.
It's my green screen.
I know.
It's just black like my heart.
Okay. All right. Noted. All right. Next up is Monaleus.
Menelaus would swing his bow back onto his person. And then, would he, as a forest specialist ranger, know what it is?
Go ahead and roll nature, and I'll give you advantage since forest is your native.
Specialty?
Yeah.
That's a starting 18.
Okay.
So 18 plus... the 21.
All right. You definitely know what this is, and you would also have marked the red collar around its neck. It is very aggressive right now and trying to figure out who is friend and who is foe. And it is trending towards foe at the moment.
So, to clarify for the player, this is, in fact, a...
Gray render. Yes, I apologize.
Okay.
I should have specifically said out loud, this is a gray render. And you know
This is a gray
exactly
render.
what
Okay.
that is. Yep.
I'm not, as a player, I'm not 100%, but I think it's a guardian of the forest, like a spirit guardian kind of
That's
thing.
what Alaric has been saying very loudly.
Yeah. So I
what you know is that gray renders what they want to do is be bonded to a person. They want to be bonded to an intelligent creature. And when they are bonded to an intelligent creature, that is all they do is serve and protect that creature. They are found in the forest. They just kind of get shed off of their parents and wander around until they find who they're supposed to be bonded to. You can probably put 2 and 2 together between the torn up red clothing and the red collar and the general distress.
So I think Menelaus would show it far more respect than he shows these godbotherers, and would come up and like kneel in front of it and be like, "We are not your enemies."
Okay. Go ahead and make persuasion check. I'll give you advantage because of the efforts that you are making.
Advantage was nice, but not ultimately helpful. That was a 5 and then a 6 with a plus 2. So I don't think an 8 is going to be very helpful.
Got it. So, is your wolf behind you? What is your wolf doing?
It would be staying at heel because that was the last order I gave it. So it'd be like at its toes would be behind my toes,
Mm-hmm.
and it would be either standing or sitting.
Okay. So it is now the Grey Render's turn. And it is looking for revenge, is what that is the one thought in this massive hulking beast head, is revenge. And the only creature standing that managed to pass its inspection is Alaric, because it physically saw Alaric destroy the creature that it assumes destroyed its master. Unfortunately, Monaleus, you essentially delivered it yourself to it, and it is angry, and it's growling, and it is just furious and full of sorrow, and it lashes out at you with a bite attack. I am going to go ahead and roll that real quick. That is a 22.
Yeah, that'll hit me.
Okay, all right. Hey, I get to roll 2d12. That's fun, right? I rolled really badly on damage. It's fine. So you take 10 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw for me. You are within 10 feet of Alaric, so I will say that you do get and Esmeralda, so that's 6 total extra points, because they're right next to each other.
Okay, so between my roll, my strength saving throw bonus, and their bonuses, that puts me up at a 34.
Okay.
Whoa,
That's
strong.
sufficient.
So strong.
That is sufficient, Mr. Dragonborn. You see it lunge at you, and because you are in a kneeling position, you are able to hunker down and take the brunt of this bite as it latches onto your shoulder with massive jaws. And it attempts to push you over and knock you prone with its just gargantuan form, but because you are hunkered down and you are prepared, you are able to remain upright as this Grey Render does its best to get on top of you. And
Since it became hostile, does that let our help?
yes.
I mean, it just body slammed our.
Finn, don't attack it!
I mean, so Blight,
Look,
right?
I never like to listen to you.
Since it
anyway.
did,
I
since
just
it
brought you back from the dead.
since it
And
did
I didn't
attack.
ask you to do that.
Yeah, that's definitely the trigger for me to cast Blight.
Go ahead.
So, yeah.
I have
Get in
to
the
make
way.
a saving throw, correct?
Yeah, it's
Question.
Constitution save.
Um,
I'll let
question.
you ask that, Raven.
Hey,
Can I get in the way of the blight? Can Menelaus, having seen the tension in the air, and having caught the Grey Render's attack, knowing what it is, shift and be in the way?
Make me an athletics check.
also GM,
Yes.
I consider the Grey Render an ally,
Okay.
so it's getting my aura bonus on saves.
Okay. Good to know. That's +4, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Athletics, using just my die roll and my number is a 26.
26. Okay. Malachi,
Yeah.
you aim for the Grey Render with this blight, and you definitely get Monaleus instead.
Cool.
You said it was a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah, it's a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Monaleus, go ahead and make it. You do get the bonus
the
from...
+6
Yeah.
from them.
Yeah, it's a
and
DC 16, so, not too high.
On an average roll,
Okay.
you got it.
I believe in you.
Still take half, so...
That's a total of 18.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so, you're just You're just gonna take half damage, which is hold up. Yeah, so it's gonna be 21.
Okay, yep. I'm fine.
All right.
Yeah. So
Oof.
I
My
will.
clothing's gone, but I'm fine.
It's fine. Everything's great. This is going so well. I would like to step forward because I held my action as well. But when I see what the heck is happening with Manaleus and the Malachi, can I try to pull? Because I am going to swing. Can I try to pull my swing?
I will say the first attack, no. The second attack, yes.
Okay. It's 23.
That hits.
I didn't. 9. No, that's not how you add. 11.
Okay. Okay.
Shit.
All right. So, I'm going to roll real quick to see if the Grey Render can tell that Monaleus intentionally put himself in front of the thing. I will let you know. Grey Render has an intelligence of 3. So, and if you argue wisdom, its wisdom is 6. So, okay. Well, I rolled a 14, but that makes it a 10. So we'll see. It's not its turn yet. That makes it Alaric's turn.
Yes. I will go up and I'll like smack at Esmeralda. Say, stop it! You two!
What's going down there?
I will reach into my bag and I will pull out it's some robes. They're blues and greens. They look very old. I will walk up to the render. I will offer it to him. Say, I am a wanderer as well. We can do great things. Trying to make this offering to him.
Okay. I have a question for you.
Yes.
What would you have your player roll?
Would I have my player roll? It could be persuasion. Let me look at my sheet. Not for bonuses, but just not just so I remember what the skills are. It would either be nature or persuasion. Nature by their knowledge of the creature and their ability to speak to it, or persuasion in the act of what they're doing.
Let's go with nature, because you have all been rolling persuasion to just seem non-threatening.
Sure.
So we will go with nature. Go ahead and roll. Oh, that's a good point. Animal handling. You guys are throwing me for loops, and I'm not a good enough DM for this right now.
I
Animal handling.
Okay.
You're wonderful, Kate. Don't say that.
Oh, hush.
You
It's
do
fine.
the best.
Yeah.
What
A
they
plus.
said.
Sure, don't hope
not
for a nat
this.
1.
It's not the point right now.
It is not a nat 1. It is a nat 20.
Okay. All right. So,
Now we wait.
now we wait.
Oh, I wonder what I will do.
Well, it's your turn next. So, what are you going to do?
That is a great question, because originally I was just going to Eldritch Blast down there
Where'd my
blindly.
pen go? I threw it.
I've still been saying, like, don't attack it.
Yeah. I was getting stuff out of my bag, so I think I'm going to drink a health potion. Potion of healing. As my action.
Smart.
So that's 1d4, right? 1d4 plus 5. Oh, 2d4 plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's for 6 HP back. I'm gonna start climbing my way down, because I still have levitate on, so I'm just gonna grab the tree and just like slowly mosey my way down. 20 feet. so I can see what's going on. I'm not gonna leave my tree. This is my safety zone. It's real scary down there. I want none of that.
It's fair.
Do you want me to make a persuasion check?
No,
as
you
I'm
are
climbing
way,
down?
way too high.
Okay.
You're fine. This
Okay.
Grave Render is very distracted.
Okay,
You're
yeah,
fine.
so I'm just gonna move all my movement all the way down as far as I can.
Okay.
Which would probably put me exactly where I was last time, so 30 feet up.
All right. So that is a complete round of initiative. I will say that with the natural 20, the Grey Render is no longer hostile. It lets go of Monolais. It growls a bit. It is definitely it's a little hurt. It's a little hurt. Esmeralda kind of dinged it up a bit. Not that badly though. It's not like that hurt. It still has more health than the trolls did at the beginning of their battle. So, but it backs up, and it looks mournful. It looks devastated, and it looks very lost. And it goes up, and it sniffs at your offering. It dwarfs you, Alaric. Like it's a massive creature. And it sniffs and it huffs, and it's very gross hot breath kind of washes over you as Esmeralda stands next to you. Ultimately, it does walk away. However, behind it is a very, very, very tiny, comparatively, it's still like the size of a football, gray sort of blob. It's a little gray blob behind it, as the Grey Render sheds a little baby Grey Render and leaves it behind, because it couldn't care less about its babies. Grey Renders don't care about their babies. They care about their masters. And this one has been trying to avenge its deceased master for weeks now. It has, not by itself, but its master has been avenged, and now, well, it can't quite bring itself to choose another. But Alaric, it does leave you a parting present.
Go over and scoop up. We'll have to build a new kind of saddle for jail.
And all of you have survived this venture into the wildwoods. You don't really know why the hunters were out there to begin with. The path does continue down further into the woods. But it's safe to say that you've probably figured out why the hunting parties, if they were hunting parties to begin with, have not been coming back. And you have successfully satisfied your contract. Is there anything else you would like to do before you head back to camp, Zakir, and back home to get paid?
Yeah. I've got a bottle of ye old Fireball floating around. I'm gonna pull that back, because never waste good alcohol.
Monolais would mutter, I'm getting tired of having to buy new clothes, because my scales are harder than... And then put a palm on where the Grey Render bit into his shoulder, and orange fire bursts from the palm and closes the wounds as he casts Cure Wounds on himself repeatedly.
Wonderful.
and all the spots affected by blight.
Well, I'm going to climb down from the tree now.
Shizuka,
Yes?
it is safe.
Oh, wonderful. I mean, I was going to fire from up where they couldn't reach me.
You probably would have hit us, so I'm glad you did not.
Ah, I'm so hurt. I am a capable adventurer.
You were hiding in a tree.
I was tactically avoiding getting hit by things bigger than me.
Ah, this is a very fancy way of saying you were hiding in a tree.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did that troll move when you were hitting it?
Oh, I downed the troll. Did you not see?
Because
Oh,
my
you were
magics
in the
were
tree.
holding it.
Oh, that's very cute of you. Did you even see the? Oh, probably not. It's okay.
You know, being up in the tree, you also probably missed Esmeralda being knocked the fuck out.
Oh, well, I'm sorry that you took a nap, Essie. I figured it would help you, well, your whole being nice thing.
You also probably missed me tanking a Grey Render by myself.
That is true. That is true. Very impressive arm you have.
Yes, I am built like a truck.
Apparently.
I don't know what that is.
It's
It's a very
different-
useful. It's a very heavy carriage.
Oh,
You primarily only see them on Macanas.
well, I suppose we should turn in for a reward?
Yes, yes, we should.
Do you think the trolls have any goods on them?
Probably
None
not.
that I
Not
but
want.
anymore.
Feel free.
No.
As they, like, smolder and burn.
Yeah, no.
We'll just wait for them to burn, and then if there are any things on them, they have a lot of hands.
It's fair.
Are any of us waiting for the trolls to burn?
I'm not waiting.
I'm not waiting. I have to go do research on what Grey Render eat.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll do a quick once-over then.
Sure. While that's happening, I'll probably just walk over to where Esmeralda is, and I'll cast like a Cure Wounds or something.
Oh,
and as
thank
I do,
you.
I'll just hey, just want to say like, damn, you fucking bodied that troll. That was fucking badass.
It is so nice of you to notice.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Want to go like on a date sometime?
I'm sorry, what?
Like, I don't know, get dinner or some
Busy,
shit like
he
that.
seems like
No.
quite the eligible bachelor.
I'm walking away. No.
Fair enough.
You know, Esmeralda, if you want, these flaming arrows are gonna last for like another hour.
I will look back at Malachi, and I will look back then at you, Menelaus. Noted. And I will keep walking.
So then I'm gonna walk over to Sasuka and I'll be like, "Hey, you doing all right there? You seem like you took some damage."
Yeah, I'm a little bloody.
I'm gonna. Well, I'll cast some healing spells, some cure wounds or whatnot, and I'll be like, "Hey, you did a real good job there."
Well, you too. I liked that. Whatever you did, I think you made a bottle big.
Well, I also cast some spells on you to like keep you alive and shit. Anyways, hey.
Oh, was that you that kept me alive?
Yeah, that was me. Hey, you got plans when we get back to town?
Listen, that one. So I think I'm free actually. I don't really have any plans.
Well, shit. You want to grab dinner?
As long as you're paying, I don't suppose I have any reason to say no.
Yeah, fucking fine.
Does this look like a ring to you? And I'll like pull off one of like the burnt hands as we're talking.
I don't fucking know. Sure.
Are there any rings on the hands that were added to the troll, or like any things of note?
Roll me a D100.
A D100. All right. That is a 86.
86. So, there are no rings on hands. But as the bodies tend to smolder up and turn to ash, as divine, not divine, but magical fire is wont to do, you do notice that there is a locket in a pocket that somehow managed to not get lost in all of the kerfluffle.
I will take the locket, and I don't think I'm going to open it yet, so I'll just pocket that. And
Okay. There is a very elaborate crest on the front.
do I recognize the crest?
You do not recognize the crest specifically, but it does have a very elegant stag on the front, with what looks like 3 birds perched on its tines.
I suppose I will pocket this and continue back to the group.
All right. Who has a passive insight that's higher than like 13? Ah.
Yes.
All right. What are those?
15. Oh,
15.
I'm so excited about it.
15, 15, and Malachi, what do you have?
It's an 18.
18. Okay. That's
Yeah.
weird. I don't know how I'm going to make you like realize something.
Just
Well, I mean, Malachi was standing with me.
That's
honestly, just
true.
have a
When I got the
fucking
locket.
bird shouted at me. That's the only way I figure shit out.
Well, I did ask Malachi as I was searching, like, if it looks like a ring.
So, nothing particular stands out to you, but you do question how, because it seemed like a very large group of hunters that were gathered in a very small clearing off the path, and it's just very suspicious to all 3 of you that none of that they. It seems strange that none of them managed to make it away from the dire troll. They're all supposedly experienced hunters that have exist in the wildwoods. It seems strange to you that It just seems strange. That's all.
What happens if we open the locket?
I mean, I can open it if you want.
Yeah, sure, do that.
I open it so it's facing away from me.
Malachi, you're
First,
dead. No.
Yes!
Perfect.
Got out of date night!
You were before dead, but you're dead now. So, you actually can't open it.
Oh, I can't open it.
Ah.
I'll put it in a pocket. Maybe some museum will like this, I suppose.
Probably. I don't know. Do they like jewelry? I don't know.
Oh, of course. I mean, ancient necklaces, ancient rings. This one time I happened to find an ancient... As I'm doing that, I'm just walking towards the rest of the party.
Once we are on mounts on our way back, I will guide Jael up to Esmeralda's mount.
Oh, are you here to gloat about bringing me back?
You're not allowed to die unless it's by my hand.
Hmm.
And I will just keep going.
I'm not afraid of you, asshole.
I will, just for fun, look back and I will use my channel divinity dreadful aspect. If you want to go ahead and make a saving throw there, Ezzy.
Are you gonna give me your +4?
Oh, no, I am not.
What's the save? Like, what type of save is it?
I believe it's a wisdom save.
Okay. 24.
Yeah, you succeed. However, I do take on this. It is like, the symbols of Melora tend to be like these brilliant animals or these scenes of nature. And it is like my head becomes a skull of a deer that is decaying and there's like dying vines and moss growing over me for briefest second, and then I come back and I keep writing.
You're losing your touch.
You're
Do
just
any
getting
of the
to be
rest of
worth
us
my
see that?
time.
That was my question.
any of the
My
rest of us see
perception.
that?
Do I see that?
Sure. Wait, Esmeralda was in the front, so I was.
Yeah.
I'm a ways ahead, but you probably. I mean, not hiding it.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't think
How
we're
fa-
being quiet yelling at each
You
other.
don't have
either.
to make the save.
how far ahead
Wasn't gonna
is
say that.
Alaric's horse from me?
My goat.
Alaric's goat.
Your goat.
goat.
You're right.
He's a goat.
I would say at least 40 to 50 feet.
I cast fear on his goat. It's at 5th level. That's a wisdom save of 18.
My goat gets my +4.
What is happening?
I'm legally obligated to say that you don't get paid more if more people don't show up.
I know.
So with my +4, it got a 17.
So it fails. Because it needs an 18 to save against me. So I look, as I like watch this go on, Sasuke kind of like glowers for a second, and her eyes kind of narrow, and the like white of her eyes turn black, her pupils turn red, and her canines elongate to probably like the length of a vampire's. And this kind of dark aura flees from her body towards your mount to afflict it with these horrendous visions of terror.
Hang on
And-
just a second. Because I want to read something that I think is relevant.
What is happening?
Oh, no,
Well,
what's
I don't
going
know. I'm just waiting.
Character-driven
Okay.
moments.
Go.
That's
wait,
what's happening.
A nat 20?
For what?
I don't know. I see a yellow dice and a nat 20 in the Iron Battalion chat.
That's
Oh, that-
from
that was-
1,000 years
That
ago.
was a while ago.
Okay, so
As Jael picks up speed and begins running, I'll just let lesser restoration.
Yeah, that's fine. And Sasuke will just laugh, like, it never gets old. And I'll just keep riding.
What's wrong with you?
oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh, I thought we were playing. Was that not a joke?
Very good, Sisuka.
I know. It's seldom that I ever get any praise. I'm glad to know that I'm still funny after all my time in tombs.
That is
It's
not.
probably that's what makes you funny.
Don't encourage that.
Why not? Malachi and Sisuka have a wonderful future together.
Wait, shit, we got a future? I just have one date on the schedule so far.
Oh! Oh! I lied. Sisuka, you are very funny. I'll keep writing.
I suppose something about the friendship we learned along the way is what this was about.
Sure.
We really should do this more often.
No,
Oh,
we have our own adventures to go on.
I
Trying to segue for the DM.
tend to
yeah,
agree.
like as we're all like bantering away.
That's true. You get back to camp, Zakir is surprised. Delighted, shouldn't have to stay for, a week in the
I
woods.
told you we would take care of it in less than a week.
I mean, I believed you. Let's go home. And you all travel back, where Mira is delighted to see all of you still in one piece. And you all get paid your additional, I believe it is 40 gold pieces. I think you got 60 on the front end, 40 on the back. Nope, reverse it. You guys get your 60 gold pieces. And you have successfully completed Hunt the Hunter contract. Congratulations.
Nobody died. We did it, y'all.
Nobody
Yes,
Yeah, the
died?
hunter
One
successfully
died.
hunted the hunter. The
I
hunter that
didn't
was hunting the
die.
hunted.
I didn't need your help. I was fine.
I mean, typically everyone thinks I'm the one that's going to die, but I seem to have gotten out of that, yeah?
You did?
With
Hiding in a tree. Yes.
Assistance.
All right.
Oh yeah, Malachi's spell.
Y'all did a fantastic job. Was kind of hoping it would go more than one round, but it's fine. I shouldn't have been surprised, I guess.
You're very efficient.
I think it was 2 rounds, technically, because one of them came back up.
Right.
It's fine.
2 rounds.
All right. Let's begin, well, let's do the warm fuzzies first. Mindy, do you happen to have the list of warm fuzzies?
Okay. Yes.
I don't remember if they go before or after the
They
introductions.
go after, but it's fine.
Right.
I'm
We're gonna
here
do it
for
first.
We'll start with them.
It's cool.
Reverse,
We're
reverse.
fuzzies.
Reverse,
We
reverse.
Belchava.
Woo!
Then we have Christina.
Christina!
We have Guildmaster Sir.
Seth.
And we have Quincy.
Quincy!
And we have Andrew, Belch with the Tables Bay of Geese.
Andrew.
That's, I was like, there's one more. It's Wikimancer. And then we've got PJ.
PJ!
And I think that is my updated list.
Fantastic.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I don't know where that
Thank
came
you,
from.
Warm Fuzzies.
It's
We
fine.
love you. Thank you so much. Oh, Andro, I'm so sorry. I forgot that we've been saying your name wrong your entire life.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Andro.
Androw.
Andro.
Is it? How do you pronounce that? Is it like drow or is it like you drove to the beach? God, I wish I could drive
it-
to the beach.
Excuse you.
Beach. Let's go get away.
Oh.
Yeah, let's do it.
All
Thank you,
right.
Warm Fuzzies. We appreciate you all. You're wonderful.
You are wonderful.
Oh, we have to ask Juan.
Let's ask Juan. Okay.
Since we're doing it backwards, let's start our sign-offs. Reverse it this time. Goat, you're first.
All right. Hello, I am Goat. And this is my actual voice. It was my pleasure to play Alaric this evening. You can find me, especially tomorrow night, over on a dinner and a games channel, where me and the other Texas Critters admin are going to be doing a little 15th level one-shot since CR is going to be taking a week off. So have fun with that. And then Friday nights, you can find me running Sunsets on Summer, our Elder Scrolls D&D 5e. Not this week, though. We're taking the week off. We'll be back next week. Join our Discord. You can come chat with me. You can also find me on Twitter, where I talk about a lot of random stuff. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Swinging on down to Raven.
Well, I'm Raven in the Discord. Someone point that out in chat, please. And then I don't really have anything else to plug.
Who'd you play? Did you have fun?
Oh, I played Menelaus. I had fun. My favorite moment of the evening was probably Alaric going over and and then resurrecting or healing Esmeralda. It's like,
Fantastic.
I have to do it, don't I? And just doing it, like pulling a Band-Aid off.
Wonderful. And welcome to the stream. I do believe this is your first
Yes,
first
this is
stream.
my premiering night,
Did a wonderful job.
apart from some minor ISP issues.
Meh.
Yeah, you did perfect.
All right, Goat, what was your favorite moment?
All right.
Because I'm really bad at this.
My favorite moment was summoning Jael. Just for all of the community jokes for that.
Fantastic. All right, Graham.
Oh, heck. Hi, everyone. My name is Graham, or Graham Crackers, as you can find me on Twitch TV. To Friday, you can find me on my own channel, playing Geheros Nerthos, a Tiefling Paladin, alongside with his brother, a Azamar Paladin. Otherwise, and that is at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard till 10:30 Eastern Standard.
Okay.
You can find me Saturday morning in a special fundraiser for the Friends Who Roll Dice, Lasers and Feelings game at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard to 5
Wow.
Eastern Standard. And if that isn't enough Graham for you
Oh my
on a
gosh.
Saturday, you can see me 30 minutes later on Stalwart Initiative playing Arzavash, a changeling rogue in the Dark Matter universe from 5:30 Eastern Standard until 9 p.m. Otherwise, you can find me on the Discord doing dumb things like saying I love you, which isn't dumb because you're worth it.
You're right. It's
My
not dumb.
favorite part of tonight was Kate. Kate was my favorite part. The moments when the gray render came running in, I was like, oh no. Oh, effity no. Not again.
It's fine.
And no, you just built up a lot of really good suspense with the music and your descriptions. It was 100% enjoyable.
Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Josh.
Yeah, hey, what's up? My name is Josh. You can find me on most social media sites at Joshua M. Simons. And then here on Twitch, it's just Joshua Simons. Someone stole my M. It's fine. On Saturdays, this week and next week, will be wrapping up our Dark Matter campaign here. So come check that out. We left off with a bit of a big revelation last session, so can't wait to see how the players figure that out. And then on Tuesday nights, I play in the Modern Gods campaign, which is kind of post-apocalyptic America, which is pretty cool, as I play the oldest elf in existence. So that's fun. Beyond that, I don't know, just I'm a nerd, just follow me somewhere. My favorite moment tonight was... It's tough. It's tough. There were a lot of good moments. I really want to say that it was when Menelaus just fucking bodied the wolf. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. It's just nope. Gray render, but in my mind it looks like a wolf, so you know, big same difference.
Not even remotely, but go ahead.
That's me.
Wonderful. All right, Mama Mindy.
Hi, I'm Mindy. I got the joy of playing Esmeralda tonight with all these wonderful, lovely people. You can find me here on Open for Adventure Monday nights on Fates Chosen at 6:30 Central Time. You can also, starting September 5th, find me here Saturday mornings playing in the short-term Asmern campaign. I'm excited for the character that I'll be playing in that. So you can also find me streaming stuff and having class on my own stream. Miss Mindykins. I stream usually Wednesday nights and Sunday nights and maybe a Saturday short evening. I don't know. We're down figuring stuff out. What's life? And you can find me on Twitter at Miss Mindykins as well. I do cry all the time. This is accurate. It's a good thing. It's okay. It's fine. I'm okay, I promise. My favorite part was full disclosure, and I'm sharing this because I think it's a good show of what safe TTRPG table can look like. Oh, it doesn't make sense. I don't know. Josh did mention the possibility of Malachi hitting on Ezzy after, was checking in to make sure I was comfortable and okay with it. And I loved, so I kind of knew it was coming. I was not expecting the denial to go, well, I guess I'll go ask her instead. And I thought that was
okay as well.
Beautiful. So good. That makes me happy. So it was fantastic. And I just loved it so much. It was a great moment.
God, that was so good. Hi, I'm Kate. I run this thing. Mostly I just open it up and let everybody else run around. Oh, no. He'll be back. It's Raven. He'll be back. Yeah, I was the DM. This is my idea. I'm just gonna see where it goes. I played some trolls in a gray render and a couple other people on occasion. We'll see. You can find me Monday nights playing Kestra, who I'm nothing like, I promise. Yeah, I'm not really doing much else on the stream at the moment. I just follow everybody else because there's some absolutely fantastic things happening on this channel in the Discord. Join our Discord because we're awesome. My favorite moment was... God, there were so many. There were so many. I love the constant bickering between Alaric and Esmeralda. They don't know each other at all. What are you talking about? Did you say that every Fire Ganassi knows each other? I loved that. All of it. I loved Malachi moving like straight, like it was all fantastic. You guys did a wonderful job. You wrecked those trolls. Holy shit. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't know when the next one will be. Sometime in September, probably. With a whole new cast of mercenaries. Gonna go do a thing. Maybe die. We'll see. I'm gonna kill somebody. At some point. It's gonna happen. Kind of hoping it would happen this time, but it didn't. It's fine. Too many paladins and a cleric. It's fine.
I believe in you.
It'll happen. Yep. Y'all have a great night, and remember to always, 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 always love one another. And we'll see you around soon.